Hello crazy coders, welcome back to the fourth and the last video on our series why SQL is so popular. So we have already covered history, philosophy and power. The links of these videos will be in the description of this video, and in this video we'll cover about market, which will be basically on the terms what are the job opportunities, what are the average salaries and what are the demanding roles. So without wasting much time, let's start. According to this stat, SQL is one of the top three most required skills for a data scientist, and data scientist is one of the most demanding role in today's time. SQL is very important for data scientists. Moving ahead, and according to the most used programming languages among worldwide developers, we have SQL as the fourth most used language, and this is Stack Overflow data, so it's very trustworthy. And again, in the 2020 developer survey data, most used programming language, SQL is the third, and again in 2019 SQL was third again, but in 2017 it was better, which is it was second. The main purpose of showing this result is to make you understand a point, which is if a language is used more, it will have eventually lot of job opportunities, and a person who has a skill or a person who knows a language about which is most used, then he will never remain jobless. Now let's list out some companies that use SQL extensively. So these are Microsoft, Cognizant, Dell, Stack Overflow, Accenture, Google, Amazon, Apple, Airbnb, Netflix, Uber, Wells Fargo, Shopify, WordPress, etc. These are multinational companies. Some of them are multinational companies and they use SQL in the product. So if you are a working professional in one of the multinational companies that use SQL and you work as a SQL developer, your salary will be very high. So yeah, try for this one companies if you want to be a SQL developer. Going ahead, let's see some stats. And in India, average base pay of SQL developer salary is around 415k per year. It starts with 2 lakh to goes up to 7.5 lakh. In the US, however, it's very high, which is its average base pay is around $84,779 per year. It starts with $67k and goes up to 130. Talking about cities in India, Bangalore and Pune are best because there is 20% increase in Bangalore and 15% increase in Pune according to salaries. And Chennai and Mumbai are very bad because there has been decrease of 2% in Chennai and a decrease in 3% in Mumbai. So now let's talk about job roles and their income with SQL as a skill. As I discussed in the previous video, there are a lot of job roles in the development industries that require SQL to perform their job tasks easily and efficiently. So if you have a job role and you add an SQL skill to the job role, then your salary will automatically increase. So on that basis, so a software engineer who knows SQL is around 2 lakh to almost 10 lakh. For a senior developer, so a senior software engineer is around 5 lakh to 20 lakh per year, of course. So developer is 2 lakh to 10 lakh. For a senior developer is around 4 lakh to 20 lakh. Data analyst is around 2 lakh to 10 lakh. Yes, and for a team leader IT it's around 6 lakh to 20 lakh. And similarly all other job roles. So basically SQL as a skill to your job role will also increase your job salary. So moving ahead, some of the salaries offered by some companies. So by this you get idea of what actually companies are offering. Accenture offers around 5 lakh to 6 lakh, sorry, 5 lakh to 6 lakh. Yes, HCL around 4 lakh to 420. HP, which is around 6 lakh to 620, and Bank of America, which 9.4 and to 10 lakh. And for Flipkart, it's around 790k to 857k. Yeah, this stat basically specifies if you're a fresher, it's around 2.83 289k, and if you have 4 years of experience, you might get 400k, and if you have 9 years of experience, you might get 7 lakhs around. But as you can understand, this is very low for 10 years of experience person. But you have to understand that SQL as a standalone skill will not get you so much money, but if you have another job skill and you add the SQL skill, then you will of course open a lot of opportunities for more salary. Now let's summarize why SQL is so popular. So it's very simple. Yes, as far as languages go, SQL is easy to learn. It can just take few days to learn. The limited number of functions one can use to run queries and return data is very simple. Even roles that are traditionally non-technical, such as marketing, C-level executives, and non-technical product managers, are known to learn basic SQL to support their roles. So community, second reason, when things are around for a general body of language is built upon around them. So SQL is no different. Over the years, a vast array of shared SQL knowledge in the form of documentation, thriving communities, and plenty of technical talent has developed. Basically, SQL is an old language, around 43 years. So everything that's around that much time will eventually have a community and a knowledge library around it. So that's a great thing and best in the domain. This is the best in the domain language. The skill originated based on relational algebra and tuple relational calculus, two forms of mathematics developed specially for relational databases by Mr. Call. So SQL was designed specifically for data. So surprise, it excels at accessing and organizing data. Reason one, SQL is damn good at what it does. Moving to the fourth and the final point I want to place for why SQL is so popular is its future. With half of the developers using SQL, RDMS is safe to say the language and technology is ubiquitous, which means basically the language is everywhere. This is not a bad thing as mentioned about knowledge and community types in this situation. SQL is almost a common language among developers and those who work with it, and also the rise of data analysis, data scientists, and the possibility of structured data makes SQL a powerful language. And SQL is very good at handling structured data, but also it has joined in streams. So that was it from this video. In simple words, simplicity, community, best trend domain, and future are the reasons why it's so popular. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our videos on beginner projects of Python, and also don't forget to check out the our video on why SQL is so powerful. Have a great day ahead. We'll catch you on the next video.